Hey y'all, it's Chris from Frontsite. You know, since 2020, really when COVID kind of hit, you started to see ammunition prices spike. Right? It was harder to get. They weren't making it quite as much as they used to. Had a hard time finding certain parts to make rounds, like the powder or the primer. So it got very difficult for a while to find ammo. And when you could find it, it was a ridiculous price. So it becomes very important that if we are going to train and maintain our proficiency with firearms, we need to have a way to train. Well, one of those ways we always talk about as instructors is we talk about doing dry fire. And dry fire is just you with your gun, click, click, racket, click, and you do that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times as much as you can. And the purpose behind that is really just to get you in the feel of that motion, to build that repetition, what some people call muscle memory or myelination. It's just a general idea of you doing it so often that it becomes second nature. And that's good, but some of the problems with doing certain types of training is it creates training scars. Not saying necessarily that dry fire does. But what I'm saying is sometimes you that click and come back, you start to become complacent and you stop giving every repetition the emphasis and the focus that it really deserves. And that's just human nature. It's not something that anyone's really doing badly or wrong. It's just something that happens. So what is something you can do to combat that? Well, I want to tell you about a product that I saw at SHOT Show and that is relatively popular, right? It's well known. I've seen it on Facebook, if you can see their Facebook ads, but it's called Mantis. And you've probably seen it out there. But I actually have two pieces of equipment from Mantis. I have the Mantis Titan-X, which is this cool red pistol. There's no charge to it. You don't rack it anyway. It's got two magazines. This is a battery pack. And what you do is you just come up on target, click, 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 and you can press the trigger and it gives you that laser off on the wall or whatever you put. So if you have, say, in your house and you want to get that repetition of coming up, getting on target, pressing the trigger, you can do that. You don't need targets. You just put sticky notes on the walls, or you pick that painting or whatever. And you can shoot those items, and you download their app on your phone, and the app gives you your split times and kind of tells you what you're doing if you're doing something wrong with your shooting. So that's the other kind of part of training and doing dry fire is if you've never really been taught the right way to do it, you don't have that form set, it's going to be very difficult for you to take that form and fix it.